Johann Sebastian Bach's Art of Fugue is one of the most remarkable and enigmatic works in Western music. Written during the final decade of his life, it represents the culmination of a lifetime spent exploring the art of counterpoint, that intricate weaving of independent lines that together create something greater than the sum of their parts. It is at once a practical demonstration, a philosophical statement, and, in its unfinished state, something of a musical mystery. The Art of Fugue is unlike any other collection Bach wrote. It is not arranged by key, as in the well-tempered clavier, nor designed for liturgical use, like his church music. Instead, it is a sequence of fugues and canons, all based on a single theme, a short, unassuming melody in D minor. Over the course of the work, this theme is subjected to an extraordinary series of transformations, turned upside down, combined with itself, expanded into double and triple fugues, and even merged with entirely new subjects. The subject itself seems deliberately plain, almost austere. It outlines the tonic and dominant harmonies and contains no rhythmic quirks or flamboyant leaps. Yet, from this modest beginning, Bach constructs an entire world. This was no ordinary composition. Bach chose to notate each fugue in so-called open score, one stave per voice, as if he were writing for a vocal ensemble or for study, rather than for a specific instrument. The open score gives the Art of Fugue a particular appearance, and some might say a particular aura. It suggests that Bach wanted the counterpoint itself to be visible, as though the notation were a window onto the composer's thought process. The collection could be played on a keyboard, on a small ensemble of instruments, or simply read and studied. Bach seems to have been less concerned with performance than with the presentation of contrapuntal truth. After Bach's death, his son, Carl Philipp Emanuel, described the Art of Fugue as a purely theoretical work. And indeed, it functions almost as a musical treatise, a kind of gradus ad Parnassum for the 18th century. Yet, to call it theoretical is misleading. Bach does not explain counterpoint through words or examples, as Fuchs or Rameau might have done. Instead, he teaches through the music itself. Each fugue embodies a particular idea or problem, and the solution is expressed not through definition, but through sound. What makes the Art of Fugue so extraordinary is that it goes far beyond didactic purpose. Even in its strictest moments, the music sings. Lines that might, in a lesser composer's hands, have felt mechanical, seem instead full of life and inevitability. It is as if Bach had reached a point where the laws of counterpoint and the laws of musical expression were one and the same. As the work progresses, the counterpoint becomes increasingly complex. New subjects appear, previous ones are inverted, combined, or extended. The music's sense of logic is astonishing. One can follow its unfolding like a great architectural design, every part interlocking with every other. And yet, within this perfection, there is emotion, not overtly expressed, but deeply felt, serenity, struggle, and transcendence. The story of the Art of Fugue is also bound up with its unfinished ending. The final fugue, Contrapunctus 14, introduces three subjects, the last of which spells out Bach's own name, Bach. As the composer develops this idea, the manuscript breaks off, quite literally mid-bar. Whether he died before completing it or chose to leave it open-ended remains a matter of debate. Later editors added a closing chorale, When We're in Deepest Need, perhaps as a gesture of closure or as an expression of faith. Foremost, the art of fugue presents not just technical, but philosophical challenges. On the organ, the lines can be made transparent and architectural, almost like stained glass in sound. Each fugue seems to reveal a different facet of Bach's thought, from the serene opening contrapunctus to the dizzying complexity of the later fugues. Bach's art of fugue remains a monument to the art of thinking in music, a work that fuses intellect and imagination, science and spirit. Over the coming episodes, I will explore the first 5 fugues of the collection, tracing how Bach builds this vast structure from the simplest of beginnings. In the next episode, we begin at the beginning, with Contrapunctus 1, where the journey truly starts.